Come here. Get in there, girl. Good girl. Good girl. Gonna take my son and Debbie out squirrel hunting today. She's only 3 months old, but I checked and the tracking collar on the smallest hole finally fits around her neck to where I don't think it'll fall off. Usually don't have to worry about stuff like that with dogs that young, but I've had curs that were running a tree on their own at 5 months old, so she's getting closer to that. So she runs around a lot in the yard quite a bit, and I just want to make sure I know where she's at. I haven't had her to the woods lately, just been letting her grow some, so I'm gonna see what she does, so stay tuned. Come on, girl. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys are enjoying this, and I'm hoping some of my advice can help some of you out there pick out a pup. To start off, one of the first things I would consider is what dogs do you already have? Are they getting enough time in the woods? I believe we're all guilty of this a time or two where we see a really nice dog that we want to get, but we have one at home that should probably be hunted some more, so just be aware of what you have and make sure you have enough time to work with all of them. The next thing I would consider is if you want a male or a female, or what your long-term plans are to do with the dog. If you just want one dog to hunt, or if you want to start breeding them in the future to ensure you and your children have dogs to hunt, are all some things to consider. For example, my plans with this pup, I want to make her into a really good squirrel dog, and I'll probably coon hunt her some too, but I got her because of the way she was built and the way she was bred. That way in the future I can breed my male dog Jax to her and have some nice puppies for me and my family to hunt for a long time. Earlier I mentioned the looks of the dog being important to me. To me, a lot of people I know, they say that looks don't matter when it comes to hunting dogs, but if I'm going to pick a puppy from a well-known cross, I'm going to try and get the best looking dog I can, whether it's one that just looks good to me or one that has the build and color and stuff that I'm looking for. When picking a puppy, always make sure you do your research about the breeder and the dogs that you're getting it from. If the cross has been made before, reach out to people who have pups or older dogs out of that cross to see how they turned out. Check out what their temperament is and how they handle, and if you're lucky, you might actually be able to go hunting with them and see how they do and see if they fit your style. People may wonder why I mentioned looks and temperament of a dog when it comes to hunting dogs, but if you're picking a puppy and you're going to be training it yourself, if you like the way it looks and you like its temperament and how it acts, you're going to be a lot more likely to be patient with it and put the adequate amount of time into it to make it into a good dog. To get more specific with what I look for in certain breeds, with mountain curs, I tend to look for dogs that have a little bit bigger build than some. I don't really like the ones that have more of a feist build. I find that the ones that are a little bit bigger seem to perform better, at least where I live. With hounds, it's a little different. I prefer to know the parents pretty well before I get a puppy out of it, because some hounds tend to hunt extremely wide where they'll go a mile before they really start hunting. The type of hunting I like with hounds is ones that will tree the ones as they come to. They still hunt hard, but they're not going to run by anything to go just to get away from other dogs. It's also really hard to have a wide hunting dog where I live because there's smaller patch sections, And I'm sure, like most of you, a lot of people don't like you getting on their land. And it's a good way to get a dog hit on the road if you have one that just runs and runs and runs before it hunts. To increase the odds of getting a good pup, do some research either through magazines or online and see if the cross has been made before. Try and look for results that repeat over and over again. That way you increase the chances of getting a really good one. All dogs have genetic traits, and if there's a certain thing you're looking for in a dog, such as a very loud mouth, ball mouth, or like more of a chop tree type of dog, look into specific breeds and breeders that produce that type of genetic trait. Just make sure you ask questions. It's like anything else, just do all your research first. Try and set everything in your favor to work out, and more than likely, it'll work out. I really hope this video helps someone out there. If you have any comments or questions, just leave them down below. I'll be more than happy to explain any of this, or if you have anything that you thought of that I didn't touch on, just let me know. I just tried to give as much information as I could in this small video. But those were some of the most important things I consider when picking a puppy. And if you enjoyed this video or my other videos, make sure you please subscribe and check out my other videos. I think you'll enjoy it. But thanks for watching, and always, if you have any questions or need any help with anything, just comment down below or reach out to my Facebook or Instagram, and I'll try and help you out.